Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to a brand new video. I'm Rene, aka the EDC Dude, and today we will be checking out the Wuben Falcon X1 flashlight. Let me start by saying that Wuben sent over this flashlight for free to me to check it out and make a review video about, but they are not telling me anything to say in this video, so you will get an honest review about this flashlight. That being said, let's dive into the package and see what this flashlight is all about. And the first thing you will see when you open up the box is this little pouch with the flashlight inside. This pouch also has a loop on the back so you can attach it to your backpack, and it has this loop so you can put it on your belt if you want to. Let's open up the package and get the flashlight out. And as you can see, the flashlight is fairly big. So it's not really suitable for your everyday carry, but I can definitely see myself rocking this on a campsite or when you're out hiking in the forest, for example. And there are even some accessories available which make it possible to mount this flashlight to the steering wheel of your bicycle so you can use it as a headlight for your bicycle. And in a minute you will see why this would function very good as a headlight of your bicycle. Let's put this thing aside for now and let's see what else is in the package. You will also find this little box with accessories. There is a lanyard in here which you can mount to the camera and maybe to your backpack, and you can also put it on your wrist, tighten it up so you will not lose the flashlight when you're out hiking. Furthermore, there is a little charging cable in here. It's a USB-C to USB-C charger, so you will need a USB-C brick to charge this through your outlets. There's also a little manual in there, but let's be honest, nobody reads it. So let's put it aside and let's dive into the flashlight. It is a super rugged flashlight. It's also fairly heavy, so considering the size and the weight, it is not for everyday carry use, but it's a perfect flashlight for outdoor camping, cycling or walking through forests. The flashlight has a couple of different modes which you can cycle through with this button. It's the only button that's on there, and on the side you will find the USB-C charging port. And if you press the button once, the flashlight will turn on, and it only has 20 lumens. And if you hold the button again, it will cycle up to the second mode, which has 400 lumens. If you hold it again, it will go to the third with 1000 lumens. If you hold it again, it will go to the fourth with 2600 lumens. And I'm not shining this thing at the camera because you will be blinded, as you can see. But there's even a turbo mode, and this mode is so insane that I used it to light one of my reels that I uploaded to my Instagram lately, because I forgot to take my studio light with me, and it worked perfectly. I just shoved it into a softbox and it lit up the whole room. So to access this turbo mode, you have to press the button twice and it will activate the turbo mode. And this is truly insane. I've been shining this turbo mode in my backyard, and it has a range of 303 meters. Unfortunately, I don't have a yard that's that big, but I could light up the whole block behind me, and that's approximately like 30 meters away, and it was fully lit. So I can imagine this being very useful when you're out hiking, or you may be out in the campsite where there's no too little light. You need to light up the whole forest, for example. You can use the turbo mode. But be aware that using the turbo mode drains the battery that's inside here, so you won't be able to use it for very long. But if you use the first mode, the eco mode, with the 20 lumens, you can use it up to 220 hours. Obviously, with more lumens output, you will get a further distance from the beam of the flashlight. Now let's dive into the other modes of this flashlight. If you press the button 3 times in a row, it will go into a strobe mode. So you can blind any attackers or something that you want to blind. If you press it 3 times again, it will go into a SOS mode. So it will send out some Morse code. For instance, if you're in trouble and there's nobody around and you want to signal you're in trouble, you can use this SOS mode. And again, if you press the button once, it will go back to the normal mode. Press it again and it's off. And as you can see, this is the high intensity one. But look at the light. Oh my god, it is so powerful. One thing I noticed is that when you go to the high or the turbo mode, the light tends to get really hot on the front side. So I wouldn't advise holding the flashlight all the way up here while using the high or the turbo mode. It does have a built-in fan to cool it down, but I guess the intensity of the high and the turbo mode is just too insane to cool it down at at the same speed as it warms up. So if you want to use it, hold it in the back here and just shine it like this. Like I said, there are some accessories available to put it on your steering wheel of your bike, for example, and use it as a headlight to light up the whole road in front of you when you're riding your bike at night. The only downside I can think of is the charging cable coming as a USB-C with a USB-C. So you have to use your iPhone charging brick, for example, if you have a new one, or you have to buy a separate charging brick, or you can use some old cables from USB-A to USB-C to charge the battery. And I have to say, charging it takes a bit of a long time, but I think that is worth it because, well, it puts out a lot of light, so it needs a lot of power to do that. Like I said, it's not going to be in my everyday carry because it's simply too heavy, too big. For example, this is the pouch that I normally carry with me, and if you hold the flashlight next to it, it wouldn't even fit in there. So I can see this living in your backpack maybe when you want to carry it around all day, or for example, if you are working in a workshop and you need to have a little compact light with you to shine into spaces where your normal lights cannot get, this will be a very good option for you. And like I said, I used it before to put it in my softbox, the little softbox I have of Nanlite, to light up the scene because I wanted to record a reel, and it did the job. Obviously it is not made for that, but it was a fun try. But it was a fun experiment to see if it could hold up the task for that. Anyways, if you are interested in getting this Wuben Falcon X1 light, or maybe any other light of Wuben lights, check out the link down in the description and make sure to use this code for a little discount. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!